What? You can't come in here with cameras.
Why not?
Because you can't film. Can you turn them off, please?
No, sir.
Excuse me?
I said no, sir. You want to call somebody?
Yeah, I'll call somebody.
All right. Excuse me, deputy?
You jump.
Deputy? You know how to get to the police station from here?
Not really.
Yeah, you do. That was a lie, wasn't it? Are you a liar, deputy?
Not really.
Then why are you telling me that you don't know where the police station is? Well, you don't need to know who I am to give me directions to the police station, do you?
You have Google, sir. You have the phone with
Yeah, but I'm recording you right now, so I can't stop recording. What's your name and badge number? I'm gonna fill out one of these complaint forms for you too. What is it? Sound off like you're proud of it. You don't want to tell me your name and badge number? Sir, this is a civil rights audit, and you're failing. You care about civil rights? You don't give a damn about civil rights, do you, sir? That's a shame for a brother to not care about civil rights. Yes, you are. You're my brother, and I love you, no matter what you say.
When I first seen Rice Krispies channel a little while back, I knew he was going to be good, and he's out there with Rogue Nation and a couple other new channels, and they're doing this thing called B.A.N.G, Bolt Action News Group. I think it's freaking brilliant, and I think everybody should subscribe to Rice Krispie, Rogue Nation, and the other two channels, Gladi Auditor, and there's another channel too. I think it's News Now South Florida or something like that. But Wolfie Gladly reached out to me, News Now California reached out to me and told me this guy was smart, and I went back to watch his whole channel, and it was awesome. Check it out.
Can you not lean on my desk?
Yes, can you stand over here for me, sir?
No.
Step over on this side.
Is that a lawful order? Is that a lawful order?
Sir. We ask you to stand over here.
Go ahead and step on this side of the courthouse, honey. Please.
Don't put your hands on me, please. That's assault.
Go ahead and step
Oh,
on this
you
side
just
of the
touched me.
courthouse.
That's assault.
I sure did.
I'm gonna
I
file a
sure did.
complaint. Get your hands off of me.
Go ahead and step on that side of the courthouse.
All right.
She needs your keys off. She gotta take the.
You just earned yourself a complaint.
Do whatever you
I wasn't
feel
gonna
like
complain
need
on
to
you,
do.
but you just assaulted me.
I asked you to move. You
And
don't
that's
get
not
to
a
do
lawful
what
order.
you want.
I get to
You
do
don't
what
get
I
to-
want
no,
on
you
public
don't.
property. I paid for this floor, all of it.
You haven't paid for anything.
Yes, I have. I pay my taxes. You don't know me.
And you don't know me.
Well, you are making yourself clear who you are and what you are as a tyrant. Tyrannical behavior is what we're going to get rid of. I have friends and family with badges that you're earning hate for. You understand that?
I really don't care.
I know you don't care. It's obvious. You don't care about the Constitution. You don't care about personal space. You don't care about putting your hands on people.
Yeah, this him there.
Sure don't.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Lieutenant.
How can I assist you today, Lieutenant Sanchez?
I was just looking for the public defender's office, but this deputy just put her hands on me, telling me to move over there, saying that I can't stand on the public space. That's a mild assault. I'd like to file a complaint against her.
All right, come on downstairs so you can file it.
Right on. And can you please give me her name and badge number?
Deputy Alston, I don't know her badge number on top of my head.
Can you ask her, please?
What's your badge number, Alston?
2389. Thank you.
Did they tell you where the public defender's office is?
Tampoco.
Public defender's office, right behind the Waffle House, there's a building right behind there.
Oh, okay.
That's where the public defender's office is at.
Thank you very much, sir. You're very professional. Exemplary behavior. That's why you got to lieutenant, right?
When I was a deputy, I was saying that.
Yeah. That's excellent. She started complaining, saying she didn't want to be recorded, and I explained the case law. I said, Smith versus the City of Cummings allows us to record public employees on the public dime. Y me puso la mano. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I don't need to be treated like a criminal. I have no ill will, no ill intent, Lieutenant.
Don't say you did.
No, I know.
You told me the first thing I asked you, how can I see you?
I know. Tranquilo, como una foto. Where are you from, sir? If you don't mind me asking.
Puerto Rico.
Ah, okay. My mom's Dominican. Somos primo. Igualmente, mom. I'm doing this because I swore an oath to defend the Constitution also. And sometimes training is needed, you know?
No, I bother me.
I know.
As long as I'm doing the right thing. You can
Exactly.
fail me all day long.
Oh my gosh, that's the perfect answer right there. My name? Anonymous.
How do you want a records request if you?
I don't need to give you my name for that. I'm allowed to do it anonymously. Per your state law, state statutes. I have an email address that you could send me the records to.
Okay, what's the name of the person whose records you're requesting?
I'm requesting records for your office, not a specific person.
All right, give me one more moment.
Sure.
Okay,
I just need to know how many cases were pled out last year, 2018.
okay, give me one moment.
Okay.
Law Office of the Public Defender, please hold.
Miss, can I just tell you, this is a civil rights audit. This is for civil rights, okay? This should be important to all of us here.
What you need, sir?
I need public record, sir. Who are you?
Who are you with?
Who are you?
I'm an employee.
And what's your name, sir?
I'm about to take my name.
What are you asking me then?
Can I help you with something?
You could give me your name. If you're a public employee, it's your duty to give me your name.
You like get my name?
Okay, I'll get public records to get your name.
That's fine.
All right? Do it the hard way.
Okay.
I don't understand why you're so scared of this camera. I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm just came for public records. It's that simple. Y'all acting scared for no reason. Do you have something to hide here? Because I asked about how many cases you pled out. You were trying to be helpful, now you're quiet. Just write my request down and just email me.
What is your request?
I would like to know.
Turn that video off, sir.
No, ma'am.
Video it.
Smith versus the City of Cummings allows me to record. This is case law. 11th Circuit Court allows me to record public employees working on a public dime. And I'm asking for, all I want is how many cases were pled out last year. Email me, and that's it.
You can file an open records request for that.
And I can do it right here. And you can take it down per law. You can write it down, write down my email address, and send it to me then.
An open records request, sir, and send it to us, bring it to us, whatever.
Whatever is me coming here and asking for it right here, you take my email address down and just send it there.
You need to file an open records request.
You're denying me service then.
And through proper procedure.
This is the proper procedure. I've followed. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I have to give you my request. You have to write it down and email me. That's it. That's as simple as it gets.
You are verbally giving me your request. I'm telling you, you need to file it in writing, and you have not done that. When it's filed and in writing and served on us, then we can.
Is that the proper procedure? It has to be in.
I'm telling you.
I have to write it, so no one who is unable to write can make public records requests?
I'm not going to get into that with
Well, I'm getting into it because those are the little details that you're turning me away and denying me service for.
I'm asking you to leave the premises
For what?
because you're harassing my employees.
How? No, define harassment.
I'm not going to get into legal terms with you. Sir.
Well, this is a public defender's office, and if you're gonna,
Are you represented by our office?
no,
Okay, then I'm asking you to leave.
no, I'm refusing to leave because you have no lawful reason to ask me to leave.
No, I don't, sir.
You're right. You don't have a lawful reason.
No,
I haven't broken the law. I haven't harassed anyone. I'm asking.
I'm asking you to leave, and you're refusing to. That's criminal trespass, which is breaking.
No, this is public property, and unless I break the law, you cannot trespass me. I would expect more from a public defender. What's your name?
Letitia Deland.
Letitia Deland. Thank you. Everything has an objective documentation right here on this camera. So no one can say that I was harassing anyone. And if they file a false police report, that's another charge. I do this all over the country. Just came from Louisville. You could ask for Lieutenant Sanchez at the Sheriff's Department. I was just there. You cannot criminalize a constitutionally protected act either, ma'am. Freedom of the press. First Amendment, it's the first law.
Where are your press credentials.
Who issues those? Pyongyang? Moscow? Who issues those? The Constitution of the United States allows everyone to act in as press, okay? It's one of our civil rights. This is a civil rights audit, and you're failing miserably. Calling the police? I mean, I'm confirming. Are they coming here? Because I don't want them searching for me. Can we start fresh? Tisha, please. As a human being, let's just let go of whatever emotions we had just a minute ago and let's start over. All I want to know is how many cases were pled out last year.
I can't give you that information right now.
I don't need it right now. I just need you to take down my request and email it to me whenever you can compile that information.
Take your email address
Perfect.
and pass it on, but I can't guarantee you without filing a legitimate open records request that you'll get them.
This is legitimate. And I have an objective documentation of me doing it here, so it needs to be fulfilled.
What is your email address?
Rights, R-I-G-H-T-S, no W, crispy, at Bolt Action News Group.
Bolt Action?
Yes. BoltActionNewsGroup.com. Do you know where people would get press credentials since you asked?
I have no idea.
Exactly, because no government agency would ever do that. That's not how our country works. I'm in the law business, constitutional rights, civil rights, and this is...
What is your name?
I'd like to remain anonymous, which is legally allowed. I can make an anonymous records request. So you have my email address. Do you want to just write down number of cases pled out in 2018? That's it. That was it. Thanks. I'll wait for the police if you're calling them. Okay, I don't want them running around searching for me, so. Thank you. Thanks for the do-over, really, honestly. Made yourself look good. Redemption. Swole, you don't want to identify yourself? No? Okay. Get a job in the private sector.
Let's go.
We're going this way. We're still on the property.
Public property.
Not this property, not this part. This is a parking lot that is actually rented from some people of this, this business, this business.
So, did they trespass me?
Sir, why are you giving me a hard time?
Why are you giving me a hard time if I haven't committed a crime, sir? I'm not a criminal. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Okay.
So let's keep it civil.
I'm a police officer. I'm giving you a lawful command to step to the side.
It's not a lawful command because I haven't committed a crime. I'm walking with you out of courtesy because I want you
I really
to.
appreciate the courtesy. Show me.
I want you to understand that this is a civil rights audit,
Have I
sir.
identified myself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have I given you an order to say, please step out?
Without investigating, yes, sir. Without investigating whether or not a crime was committed on public property.
You can go back later and do a file number.
That's right. Do you know what qualified immunity is, sir?
What would you like to have a conversation now? Now that I've removed you from the
You know what
business?
qualified immunity is, sir?
Sir, I'm asking you, would you like to have a conversation now about what happened in there?
Yes.
Or no? Okay, go ahead.
I want you to realize that you just illegally trespassed me and through prior restraint stopped me from conducting my lawful business in a public building. Okay. I did not commit a crime, therefore I should not have been trespassed. I have a civil right, and it's 11th Circuit Court right. Smith versus the City of Cummings has allowed me to record my government officials working on the government dime. And I'm sure you are aware of that case law. But, sir, you swore an oath to the Constitution. The first law of this country is freedom of the press. And you just violated my civil rights, sir. You just illegally trespassed me. You do not have qualified immunity in this situation.
All right. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm just putting you on notice.
Do you need anything else?
No, you're on notice.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I'm just walking this way.
No, sir. You're on private property, sir.
This is public property.
This is a private parking lot, sir. I'm giving you another lawful man. Johns, come. I think I'm gonna have to affect the sir. Step on the sidewalk.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Step on the sidewalk. Step on the sidewalk. This is private property. This parking
This
lot
is-
now. This is a parking lot. You can look around.
Has
It's a
the
parking
owner?
lot.
Can
Step
you?
over here. Step over
Can you
here.
trespass me without the owner?
Sir, I can make a phone call. So just
Go
step
call
over here.
somebody
Step
then.
over
Call
here.
somebody because you
Do not-
really don't know
do
what
not
you're doing.
Stop.
Don't tell me what to
that.
do. I stopped right here on a public sidewalk.
Correct. Stay there.
I would like a police complaint form, and I'd like to do a public records request, please.
Okay, that's fine.
Thanks.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm allowed to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What's your name?
Look.
All right, I'd
So
like.
you don't want to fill out any of it?
Can I just give you my email address?
Yeah, but I'm going to need like your name and whatnot. And if you want to just get it by email, that's totally fine.
Yeah, can I just make an anonymous public records request?
I assume so.
All right.
Let me see where your email goes. What's an email for you?
Rights, R-I-G-H-T-S, like know your rights.
Rights.
Crispy,
Spell it for me.
C-R-I-S-P-Y,
Okay.
at boltactionnewsgroup.com.
Bolt. Action.
2 N's.
Group. Dot. com. Does it look like that?
That's perfect. Thank you.
And then what is it that you're looking for?
I want body cam footage of all officer-related firearm discharges, whether they shot someone or if it just went off for the year of 2018. So, right. And I did not commit a crime on public property, and I was illegally trespassed.
Okay.
The law enforcement officer decided to enforce feelings. I asked them for public records. I even cited case law. 11th Circuit Court, Smith versus the City of Cummings, allows me to go in there and ask for these public records. All I was asking for was how many cases were pled out last year in 2018, and just send me an email. Now they said that I was harassing them. I said, no, you guys don't know the definition of harassment. Having a camera is a constitutionally protected act, and you cannot criminalize that. And I expected more from the public defender's office. But they called the police, and I said, look, since you already did take my request, and I can leave right now, I'm going to wait for the police since you did call them. So the police officer showed up, and he gave me an unlawful order to leave the premises. I told him, can we please stay inside and I can explain to you how this is not lawful? So he didn't even bother to investigate. He just took it as a private company making a trespass, which is not the same in public areas. I'm sure you know. So once we were out on the parking lot, he actually continued to push me off the property, saying that the public or the private parking lot was run by other businesses, and now they don't want me there, even though I never interacted with any of them. He's really pulling it out of his butt. And I think training is very necessary for that officer. Just to, I have friends and family with badges. I don't want people like him to earn the hate. I want to get tyrants out of your ranks so you can have a safer job.
I appreciate you coming to file a complaint.
You're the best of us.
Absolutely. We'll look into everything that you said. So these are the forms again for
Right
you.
on.
They're all the exact same, just different copies. If
Okay.
you need to just email it, you can do that as well.
Okay.
You just want to type it out in an email.
I will.
If you don't want to drop this off.
No, and
So that's me and that's my email. And,
Okay.
I'll be happy to take it from you when you get it.
Perfect.
As far as this goes, the only thing that I ask if you can just sign and put your title here. Just as an increment here, just above this dotted line. Thank you, sir. Alrighty.
okay, and where?
Just ask for a title if you don't want to put anything. File
Okay.
just whatever you like, right?
Again, it's hard to.
I understand.
Bolt Action News Group.
Alrighty. Alright. I think that covers everything.
And can I ask you for a huge favor?
What's that, sir?
Can you make sure that no one follows me now? Because that's.
Yeah, nobody's gonna follow you.
Okay, it's happened before, and it's really dumb because
You
it
parked
just.
out in our lot?
No,
Okay, yeah, nobody's gonna follow you.
I got a BMW foot. I got my Chevrolets today.
Okay, yeah, nobody's gonna follow you.
Okay, it's happened. I do this all over the country, and
Not
it's
gonna follow you.
happened before.
Nope.
All right, thank you.
Alright, sir. Have a good day.
Take care. I just came from the police station. I asked if I could come back. They confirmed I could. So you must comply. Stop resisting, like they like to say.
Okay, someone will be right with you, sir, okay?
Okay, take your time. But not too much, because I got to go. Quicker we resolve this, quicker it'll be over. Hey, how are you, officer?
I'm fine. What's going on?
I was asking for more public records.
Okay, you asking me?
No, I was asking them.
Okay. So what they say?
They took it down, and then this gentleman took another picture of me, and I asked for that record, and they're refusing to give me that. It's readily available. You can ask him.
No, what specifically are you asking for today? Like, what record are we looking for?
Well, I asked for all the cases that were pled out last year.
Yeah.
And then I forgot I had another request.
Okay.
After I filed my complaint against, was that your partner that was here before, Gresham?
Yeah.
I filed a complaint against him for prior restraint and my civil rights violation.
Right.
So I asked Sergeant Bender if I could come back. He said yes, and that they need to comply, stop resisting, and just give me those public records.
Sure.
He has a picture on his phone. He could just email it to me right now, and that's it. I'll be out of here.
That is maybe his personal property. I don't think that's affiliated with this building. But the records that you're requesting probably is going to take some time to collect and then present to you. Okay?
Well, those other ones,
so
yes.
If you put in your request today, I would allow them to at least work on it.
Absolutely.
Give them some time.
Right. The law
You've
allows
given
like
them
7
your
to 10
name,
days. Yeah. No, I have not.
Why don't you write your name down?
No, sir. I'm allowed to do it anonymously first,
Oh, okay.
and second of all,
Well, I'm just saying, if
What?
if you were requesting it and they got 7 to 10 business days and they have it ready, who are they supposed to contact?
rightscrispy@boltactionnewsgroup.com.
Okay, so there we go.
Right,
So
right.
you've given them that.
Right.
So they got 7 to 10 business days, correct?
Right, but
Okay, so
records
why
that
are
are
you
not
here right
readily
now?
available have 7 to 10 business days.
Right.
His record is readily available. Even if it's his private phone, since he's working on the government dime, he created a public record as soon as he did that
Okay.
on his private phone, which is...
Well, I don't have the authority to take his phone from him or to
No,
give
you
that.
are a law enforcement officer. It is the law.
Okay. Well, that you can file somewhere else if you'd like to request
I will.
that.
I'll chalk it up as a denial of service.
As far as today goes,
Right.
you're looking for open records request that you said was for the year of what?
2018.
2018.
Yes, sir.
You formally requested it
I did.
according to you. Okay.
Yes.
And they got 7 to 10 business days to get it back to you.
Yes, and as long as I'm not breaking the law, I can sit here and enjoy the air conditioning that I've paid for. This
Okay.
is a public lobby, and
Right.
nobody can illegally trespass me again.
Okay.
You are...
So, with that being said, she's here. She heard everything. I don't see anything right now that he's trying to do to disturb the business. If he'd like to have a seat, he can have a seat. But I'm asking that
Thank you,
you
officer.
give him his time to sit here. If he wants to record, as long as he's willing to record, he can record.
My concern, I'm sorry to cut you off, officer.
Sure.
My concern with him recording is that we have a lot of confidential business going on here. We've already
Right,
had
right,
one
right.
potential client come in who was very uncomfortable and disturbed
Sure.
by him sitting here
He has
videotaping.
Okay.
And while we don't have film on the windows.
Right.
So he could potentially see other information, he can
Right.
overhear information,
Right.
and it's all being recorded, which.
So how
is
many
a problem.
appointments we have today?
I can't say, we
You
have
can't
over
say.
100 employees.
Okay. And how long are you open till today?
We're open until 5 o'clock.
Till 5
And just to add on to that, officer,
Yes.
what she was explaining right now is the confidential information. The onus is on them to protect that. I'm not obligated to edit out my film or anything. They're supposed to, keep it secure, flip over files. There's training for this, and
So,
it needs to be
I just suggest
reenacted.
that we go ahead with his request. If he needs to come back with some kind of formal thing, you've already informed him of that.
He's
If-
allowed to
if
make it
he's got a
orally.
grievance with that, and or whatever,
He
then y'all
can make
take that out
his
with him.
request orally, he has done so.
Okay.
If we don't comply, he doesn't have much recourse if it's not in writing.
Sure.
I will pass his requests on to the person who is in charge of that. If his business is done here,
Okay.
he's not a client of this business, I'm asking him to leave.
Sure.
And I'm not
He is
going to.
disrupting our business.
And we can
I'm
have a
not.
discussion outside of this area if you'd like, but as far as I'm concerned, if he's standing here, he's not disturbing anybody, he's not causing any disruption from anyone entering or leaving the building, I'm not going to ask this man to leave today. But if he wants to record as long as he can, I'm sure that battery's got a life expectancy, so
We got backup
eventually
battery.
it's probably going to die. So,
Eventually, in the meantime, he is disturbing our business. If he wants to sit here
No, I'm
and
not.
not film, fine.
Don't cast
Until
false
we close,
aspersions on me in front of a police
right.
officer,
I
please.
think right now he's trying to express that he's allowed to record wherever he can because it's his right to do so.
Thank you.
Okay,
So that's where we're at right now.
okay.
Okay. So would you still like talking?
No, I
Or we good?
said I have nothing private to say.
I'm on my way out with you, officer.
What I need
Okay.
to say.
Let's go.
Oh, you want to leave?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you, officer.
Exemplary behavior, officer. That's exactly what we're looking for. Up top, for real.
What are we looking for?
I'm looking for bad cops that are earning hate for you. My family and friends hold that badge, and you know it's dangerous these days because of people not honoring their oath. You just honored your oath to the utmost. You just made your department look so good. No. Thank you. You just nailed that. Really.
Thank you.
I do this all over the country, and you just. That's it. That's exactly what your partner should have done.
Okay.
All right.
Have a nice, safe day.
You too, brother. You can look me up. Wrights Crispy.
So from the beginning to end, he kind of has like a storyline going of how he did his audits. He's done follow-ups and he's making complaints and record requests, and I really love what he's doing and how he's doing it. He's very educational. That's what I want to see in the channels that are coming out, the channels that I'm helping. I want to see educational channels, people that are out there trying to teach ourselves, trying to teach our public officials, and trying to teach just the common person, somebody that's out there unsuspecting, unknowing what's going on. Wrights Crispy has that. Go subscribe, let them know San Joaquin sent you. Also go subscribe to Rogue Nation. I'll be making a video for that guy and the other channels too. Gladi why can I say this? Gladi Auditor and News Now South Florida. All right, Wrights Crispy, I apologize for the long awaited video. I know I've been wanting to make this video for you a long time ago, brother, but here it is. Thank you, bro, for all your hard work and talking to me and just putting everything on the table. You're a brilliant man. Everybody go subscribe to Wrights Crispy. See you on the next video.